Alright, everybody pay attention, because the headlines, well, they're trying to distract you from the real war that's unfolding. And this one, well, this one has life or death consequences. I'm talking about not just for the Middle East, but for us here at home.
We're in the midst of one of the greatest military operations in history, Operation Rising Lion.
See, that's because Israel has launched a full-scale offensive against Iran. Yes, Israel started this war. Not a response, not defense, an aggressive strike confirmed by their own prime minister. And for the past 4 to 5 days, the body count is already telling the story. Multiple Israelis are dead in Tel Aviv, and hundreds are dead in Iran. You see, this is what happens when world leaders play with matches over oil fields and ideology. And Israel didn't just bomb targets. They hit a state-run TV station in Tehran during a live broadcast. Meanwhile, Iran retaliated, hitting an oil refinery and damaging parts of Israel's power grid. And while all this unfolds, what's the United States doing? You see, we're not involved. That's according to President Trump. But American weapons are already intercepting Iranian strikes. The thing is, we're knee-deep already.
U.S. officials tell us that the president flatly rejected a plan, an opportunity that the Israelis had to take out the supreme leader. Do you understand his concern? My understanding is his concern is that this would escalate the conflict beyond where it is already.
No, it's not going to escalate the conflict, it's going to end the conflict.
Reports say Israel wants to escalate even further, even discussing a plan to assassinate Iran's supreme leader. Trump allegedly blocked it for now, but Netanyahu is still floating that possibility like it's a negotiation tactic. And what does Trump say? Well, he says that maybe, just maybe, this war will help with nuclear negotiations.
I think a deal will be signed, or something will happen, but a deal will be signed. And I think Iran is foolish not to sign one. I want to see no nuclear weapon in Iran, and we're well on our way to making sure that happens.
Now think about that. Diplomacy by way of bloodshed. War marketed as a shortcut to peace. You see, that's not foreign policy, that's insanity. And here's the kicker. Israel admits they can't even take out Iran nuclear facilities without American help. Their own officials are even on record saying we're, quote, obliged to it.
The United States have an obligation to make sure that the region is going to a positive way, and that the world is free from Iran that possess nuclear weapon in the middle of the richest place in oil and gas in the world.
So let's call it what it is. They started a war they can't finish and expect the US to clean it up. We didn't vote for this, Congress didn't declare it, but Washington's already moving pieces behind the scenes.
Is he still aiming for a nuclear deal with the Iranians?
Of course. The president's, as he said today, his position has not changed. What you're watching in real time is peace through strength and America first.
The cheerleaders in the mainstream media are already on the airwaves, calling it righteous, calling it justified, waving flags like it's a halftime show. But the real ones, the independent ones, not tied to the establishment, well, they're saying it like it is.
What is anyone talking? Is Iran the reason that no one can afford a house? Is Iran the reason that there's fentanyl everywhere? Is Iran the reason that we've got political corruption? Is Russia the reason?
Yeah, Donald Trump, listen, man, I supported him this last year. I apologize for doing so. It was a bad calculation. At the time, it seemed like the right one. But he should be impeached and removed for this one.
You see, the thing is, Trump ran on ending wars. America first. No more blood for oil, no more regime change. But if he caves now, If he puts boots on the ground in another forever war, this time for Israel, well, that's the end of his credibility. Maybe even the end of his presidency. You see, Israel loves red lines. Well, maybe it's time for Trump to draw one of his own. And maybe it's time he sticks to it. Because this war, well, it doesn't serve us. It serves the globalist machine. And we thought we were done feeding it. And that's your cold hard truth. Stay curious, stay critical, and I'll see you next time with another truth you need to hear.